God damn it! What the hell?
I did. Yeah, transformation to Trill.
Feel this in my soul. Got my blood pressure going.
This feels good.
Yeah, I'm moving. I'm going.
Yeah.
I can't stop. I got motion. I'm moving. I'm going.
I got motion. Oh man, you know what? The intensity of that whole track and album. Obviously, Buckingham Palace is my favorite, but just really quickly, shameless plug: scan the QR code, download the album. How about that one? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the greatest show on earth. That is across the way from the US to the UK, this side of the equator to that side of the equator, with my guy, with the Don Dada, Dollar Bill.
Yeah. You know, since the release of my album,
Oh,
I'm a different type of guy now. You know, I'm bougie.
bougie,
You know what I'm saying?
bougie.
You gotta talk to me a different type of way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm acting funny out here in these shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm acting like I don't know people no more. You know what I'm saying?
It really be like that. It really be like
It's not the same Trill. You can't, you know what I'm saying? It's longer to answer my phone nowadays. You know?
Trill's got me saved as might answer, might not. But congratulations again on the album, my brother. Incredible piece of work.
So
Incredible body of work, guys. Like I said, please check out the overlay, scan the overlay. Big up to Mr. Trey, yours truly, Trey, for the roundups, for everything. Thank you so much, my brother. This is the 50th episode of, I think for the 100th episode, we're going to do something so extravagant, so crazy that it's going to be boggly mindedly. Just created that word just there. So, shit is going to be absolutely wild.
Crazy. We were going to do something crazy for this.
Absolutely crazy. For the 100th episode, you might even see me over there with Trill doing it. You might even see me over there. You might see us in the same frame. That's how crazy stuff is going to be. So, well, before we get into everything, before we get into the crazies and the whatnots and the what have yous, let's hear a quick word from our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Now, remember, guys, drockclothing.co.uk, international shipping, iBoxingHub 24. Okay, the more you guys purchase for over there using that promo code, the better for us, and the better we hold the castle up together. Anyway,
you know it.
50,
Big 50.
big 50, and
what's going on? You know what it is, man. Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun, when you're looking as young and as extravagant as Trill and I, when you've been through some of the things that Trill and I have been through and still look young, extravagant, and smile. Mate, every day is an opportunity to give thanks. Word. Couple of things to talk about today, Trill. Actually, you can start us off, mate, for this happiest 50th celebration. We got boxing on our minds, as usual. Dollar Bill.
You know what it is. Actually, you started it off, Ricco. We was kicking it later. You said you had a lot of topics that you want to discuss. Let's talk about the first topic that you want to discuss. Matter of fact, we got a lot of topics to discuss. Boxing has
There's quite a few.
Yeah. Boxing has been boxing.
Boxing has been boxing. We've been seeing some crazy gifts being sent from people.
We don't know. It's up in the air mysteries and stuff like this. This then turned into an episode of Love and Hip Hop boxing. You know,
I do love trash television.
and that's what it's turning into. This is turning into trash television. Listen, I kid you not. I kid you
I'm
not. These antics is all over the place, man. I just don't like it. I was like I was telling somebody, I had the pleasure of joining our
mhm,
fellow bros, our brother Mr. Neutral. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? I had the pleasure of joining him. Shout out to Mr. Neutral, the classy one.
Big up, big up, big up, Padre, man. We love you, Padre.
I had the pleasure of linking up with him and being on his show, Hard Talk, and I was telling him, man, I was like, man, I think I'm getting softer in my old age. You know
Really?
what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I'm getting softer in my old age, man, because I see all these antics and stuff, and I'm like, man, forget all the talking. Let's get to the, you know, antics and stuff. Let's get down to the fighting and stuff.
The nitty gritty, the fight.
Get
You
to
just want to.
competition. The competition. I don't need the messy WWF build-ups. I don't. That's what it's turning to. It's starting to really look like it's. Things start to look corny after a while. You know what I mean? Things start to look corny after a while. You got people jumping in like, when I get you in the ring, brother.
There's no going back, brother. You're in. Somebody just moonsaults over the fucking thing.
Yeah, man. Wish he just got back, man. I don't know, man. The best is the best. I don't know, but yeah, you started off. What you want to talk about first? Because we can go anywhere you want to start. You want to start? You want to start with the gifts, or you want to?
We can start. Shall we just go with the fight and then everything incorporated with it? To be honest with you,
pull it up, man. Who's fighting on that card? Savage. What's wrong with Savage? Savage over there crying.
He misses his real owner. So the I don't know if I have the full card. I can pull out the full card actually. That shouldn't be a problem. However, Baranchyk and Keyshawn Davis, there has been very interesting back and forth regarding this fight. Obviously, Baranchyk is defending his WBO title against Mr. Davis. The whole fight week has been something quite crazy. I suppose we can start from the beginning in terms of the gifts. Well, I say a gift, a package being sent to the house of Keyshawn Davis in the form of fruit. By fruit, I mean melon and bananas. Well, I mean, me, in my opinion, I would take that personally. I would. This is the thing. I think Baranchyk, it's quite obvious the mind games and everything that he's playing to unsettle a young Keyshawn Davis and really get him out of his element. I mean, he's obviously sent him that, and then yesterday, during the weigh-in, bro just pushed him off the stage. So it's Baranchyk, whatever he's doing, it's working. It is working, and I wish that it wouldn't.
He treated him like he was rolling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Treated him like.
Can we have no Rolly slander for like one episode? Is that okay?
He did. Treated him like he was rolling.
Yo, we love you over on this side, Rolly. Okay, shout out on the UK side, we love you. But yeah, bro, man. Trill, I reckon this is just it's mind games. I don't know if it's going to. It can either take him off his game or make him as sharp as a razor blade. But he wants emotion to be put into this. It's quite clear. And Baranchyk he's Baranchyk, isn't he? Just not giving much away. Bro just pushed him. That push off of the thing. It's not cool, man. But True. What do you reckon? Because they almost broke into a whole fight. Bro was like, what? Almost chopped him up in almost chopped him up. Almost fought in sliders, bro.
It happens. It happens, my brother.
In terms of what the fights, I mean, this is the type of stuff that you're saying. I'm enough of this now. Like it's a little bit, and I agree with you. Well,
we'll get into that, right? I want to talk about everything leading up to it. Then we can get to that into the production, right? I think we jumped the gun, right? Let's start from the beginning,
Yes, please.
if you don't mind.
No, no, no.
Um, when the fight was made, right? I called this. I said that they were saving that belt for Keyshawn Davis. You know, the Barenchek fight, and I thought that was a good fight, right? And we'll be able to, you know, see, you know, if Keyshawn's that dude, because this is not going to be no easy fight. We all agree that this.
Oh,
is,
hell no.
you know what I'm saying? We're picking Keyshawn, but we all agree that this is not going to be no walk in the park fight. You know what I'm saying?
Big up, Thomas.
This guy is coming and he's fighting for his country. You know, still a lot going over there. I know it's probably not as popular a topic right now, you know, with so much, you know, but when it was hitting, getting all the hashtags, you know, keeping it 100, you know what I'm saying? By, you know, talking about, you know, what's going on in Ukraine, but, you know, they still got things going on. So I think that he's still fighting for his country, and he got a lot of things on his mind, and he's not going to be no slouch when he goes in there against the homie Keyshawn. Then we get the box. Get the box. I want to know, Ricco, when not after all the information and everybody putting up tweets later and stuff, when you first initial reaction of the box.
Oh, what of these two fighting?
No, when you first the box that Keyshawn received.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Well, when I hit the box, when I first saw that video of the package, because I saw the tweets, because I feel like I'm my DNA is meshing with Twitter. But I saw the tweets of Keyshawn, and I saw, you know, because I think he actually brought it up in the press conference, didn't he? And he said, "Yo, this dude, he just said he sent me this package," or blah 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 blah.
Well, it was before that.
So before. But what I thought of the whole thing was just
when you first seen the box,
mind games.
That's the first thing you thought of.
Yes. Well, I thought race. Well, it's obvious. There's obviously the racist connotation. No, with everything.
That's the first thing you thought of. It was the racial. What's the first thing you thought was mind games?
I thought mind games, but it's all incorporated into it.
No, just was the mind games, right? That's what I thought.
I can further elaborate on it if you want, but I want you to go first.
I don't want you to. That was enough, because that's what I think needed, because that's how I felt too. You know what I'm saying? And I had tweeted out, "Don't let them trick you, my young brother." I was like, they want you to be emotional and wild. They're thinking they'll be able to capitalize off your aggression, and hopefully you will run into something. Stay smart and stay focused, right? Because there's things that will get him worked out. He'll run into it like he did in his last fight. Be over, you know what I'm saying? Had the crowd behind. He'll be amped. And this would be one of those situations like what happened to Manny Pacquiao when he got caught by Marquez.
It says,
you know,
out like a light.
Out like a light. That's what I was thinking that they was trying to do to the young Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying?
Big up, Mr. Neutral. Your ears were burning, sir.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Neutral. I was just talking about you behind your back, the classy one. Much love. Much love.
We love you, Padre. Congratulations on the show and everything, Pod.
You already. That's my guy. So when I first seen that, that's the first thing that I thought of. You know, I said it's gonna be mind games. This is what that is. You know, even though if you do, you know, know your history of the Ukrainian people.
Bro, like, you know what kills Trill? You know what kills me? What absolutely kills me? And I want people to go on YouTube and Google this. Yeah, we took in about 200,000 Ukrainian refugees and stuff. I want people to YouTube the experiences of all those people. But yeah,
listen.
Yeah.
So, yes, actually, I did, my bro. That's what I was talking about. I was talking about how much I love the show, man. I was talking about how much I love the show. But yeah, man, that there was a lot going on, my brother. So yeah, so when you first seen that, how did you feel about How did you feel? How did you feel about when you seen the video of Fefimo Lopez laughing?
I think he's a CUNT. I was like, do you know what it is? It's just a TO thing, in it. It's just TO being TO, classless. And he's obviously going whatever will help upset Keyshawn or take him off of his rhythm. He will uh he will try and do that, bro. Because if you're really thinking about it, Tio didn't even need to do that. Tio could have just put a tweet or just a message under there with some emojis or this or da da da. But bro had a whole video eating a banana, watching that whole experience there. So I think it just adds to the trolling and it adds to the mind games, and it's just to get under Keyshawn's skin. And I hope that it's not. But from what I can see, from what my eyes doth seeth, I think it is getting to him, and obviously it would anybody, you know. But yeah, Renchik, very brave mind game tactics, very brave.
Yeah. When I seen the video of Fefimo Lopez, I stated, because I seen him laughing, and then I heard people saying that maybe he sent the package, right?
I can't lie, I did think that as well.
You know what I'm saying? So they was like, and thinking that, and I was like, and I said this with all due respect, and excuse my language, if he did send that, he deserves to have his ass beat.
Absolutely.
Excuse my language for all the children that may be watching. I try to refrain from using such.
I gotta spell my swear words now.
I refrain from using such languages on these platforms, but
I got nerfed.
Yeah. Yeah, I stand on that. That's not a cool thing. That's not a cool thing at all.
I'm waiting for somebody to mash work, bro. I'm waiting for the Bud. Bud never caught him there. Bud went, but he never caught him that day. So I was annoyed. I was like, how does this slippery, this slippery so and so? How does he? He must have had a Batman Bruce Wayne entrance. I mean exit. when he saw Bud coming through coming up the hallway, he was like, "All right, lads, I'm out of here. Evacuate." But now Tio's just being classless as he usually is. I just think
what you say, Mr. Neutral, he hurt the brain. Rank Keisha Williams who went through unwarranted aggression. Yeah. It's that whole spectacle is gonna go down tomorrow. We're gonna get who you got, Mr. Neutral. Who you got? What's your prediction, Mr. Neutral? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Mr. Neutral, you missed it, man. I got a chance to tell the people that I had the pleasure of coming on your show on Hard Talk Boxing, and it was really awesome, man. I appreciate the love. It was a dope panel of respectable people, man, and you hold court like a boss. So definitely.
I think if you do, I think it's only right we share the same courtesy for Mr. Neutral. Trill, what do you reckon? Sweet. Well, before we do,
where's Mr. Neutral? Mr. Neutral, you busy?
If you're not busy, Mr. Neutral, we would love to have you for the celebration of our 50th episode.
Yeah, this is the 50th episode.
It is the 50th episode. I need to roll up a tobacco cigarette, which definitely has tobacco in it. Just to commemorate such a thing, you know. I
roll up tobacco cigarettes.
Tobacco cigarettes. Can we get that clipped? I want that big clipped. But yeah, Mr. Neutral, I'm gonna send you the thing. If you aren't busy, yeah, definitely come through, man. But obviously, just going through.
Shout out to my brother Trey. Trey came through and said what's up and congratulated us on our 50th episode, man. Yo, Trey, we gotta congratulate you also on our 50th episode, because you one of the reasons why we got our 50th episode. And the reason why we got this show, man. So salute to you, brother. And congratulations to you on having another dope, successful show. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. Yo, if y'all are wondering, like, yo, why it seems like Trill's a little bit out of it, I'm really not. Like, inside my heart is pumping nothing but enjoyment and excitement.
Can I tell them what happened to you today? Please, God, because you know what? I sussed it out, like literally tick, 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 and I'm like, oh my God, I'm making this man actually perform right now. So guys, Trill, he's not just a legend. He's a legend in life and you know, in everything. So Mr. Trill obviously had to go get a little bit of well, Trill, I'll let you tell it.
I had to go
and drink water. Why aren't you drinking water?
I just got through eating. So I had to get for real. And I got some about to crack this water open right now. You know what I'm saying? I had to give blood. I had to give blood, yo. I had some grape juice and stuff like that. But yeah, I had to give blood. They end up getting me crazy.
I know this is why Trill is there. He's there. But
they
with a little less blood.
Yeah, they dream. They got like 8 tubes out of each arm, man.
Damn, that's a lot of blood, man. I can't believe it. What did you have? Dracula like checking your stuff? I'm just like, oh my gosh. Well, that's why.
And she was a peaceful sister too. She was a peaceful older sister. And she was like, yeah, just relax. I said, yeah, I am. I'm relaxed. Like, crazy. She was like, oh, you didn't even flinch. I was like, yeah, you know, I got a high tolerance for pain and all that. She was like, yeah, just will. And she was, you know, she got, you know, those auntie vibes. She was just straight chilling, you know. And I was relaxed.
I love the auntie nurses, man. I mean, I love the certain other type of nurses more, but all nurses are amazing. I can't lie. We love every type of nurse in this establishment.
Amazing, man. And nurses are the real saviors, man.
They are.
Yeah, they're the real ones that be saving the lives. People don't be knowing. The nurses be holding it down. So shout out to all the nurses, man. Nurses done saved my life a couple times. So shout out to the nurses.
Well, thank you to.
Oh yeah, shout out to my doctor. Yeah, I love my doctor. My doctor. I got my whole team. My whole team. You know, they're dope. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dr. Wu, Dr. Pina. You know what I'm saying? I rocks with y'all. This is my guys.
And you know who else rocks with you?
You know what I'm saying? You already know the classy one.
Good evening, gentlemen.
How are we doing?
You already know.
I've been ill with the flu all week. I'm just broke it last night, this morning, sort of thing. I'm just so glad to be back in action. Horrible stuff.
Mate.
Thank you. And congratulations, episode 50 across the way to the UK to the USA. And big up iBoxingHub. All you guys, they're brilliant.
You was there, Mr. Neutral. You was there from the beginning, from, you know what I'm saying, from episode 1. You even held it down the episodes where, you know what I'm saying, one of us couldn't make it, like if Ricco couldn't make it, or if, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, you're the reason why we had one of the episodes called Meeting of the Minds. Was because of you, Mr. Neutral. So you remember when we had Across the Way Meeting of the Minds, so that's dope. It's good to have you on, Mr. Neutral.
It's good to be on. See you guys again. Brilliant stuff. Looking forward to the boxing this weekend.
Yeah. What did you think? Let me ask you these questions, Mr. Neutral, while we got you here. Yo, Mr. Neutral, everybody knows that you're my guy, but I got to talk to you in interview form, if you don't mind, okay? I'm not going to talk to you with friends, okay?
Okay, go ahead. This should be interesting.
Okay, Mr. Neutral, your first response or your first take of when you seen that box that Keyshawn Davis got, how did you feel when you first seen it? Your first initial response, reaction?
Confused as to why such a tactic would be used politically in boxing. I was shocked. Confusion. And then, you know, the obvious pink fingers were pointed in the other direction. And then, of course, Teofimo Lopez putting that prank video or whatever it is. But, you know, it's tasteless, it's classless, it's just unnecessary in boxing. Even on a human level, it's just I just see a human with some problems that needs help to be doing such a thing like that, to send that kind of message direct to a hotel room. Is shocking in this day and age, and whoever's responsible for it should never be allowed in the sport of boxing again. That's what I think.
What did you think about what Clemis had to say, Padre? Because they asked Clemis about Egis Clemis.
Yes. Clemis,
and
you know, if you look who Clemis represents, you know, Alexander Usyk, many Eastern European boxers. These people go through enough in their private lives. The countries are at war. It would be a pretty poor, tasteless Ukrainian to have pulled a stunt like that against a host country, especially he works for Top Rank as well. I find that, you know, unbelievable that Krashuk's team, Klimas would be stoop so low. You know, let's not forget, Denis Baranchyk is a champion. What purpose does he get by doing something like that? It just doesn't make sense. So this was, for me, an American thing, an American thought idea. I'm sorry to say, Trill. This has got Planet Hollywood written all over it. And yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
What's going on at Top
all.
Rank, by the way? What's happening at Top Rank? I didn't want to be that guy just to chuck it out there. Sorry to everybody. Sorry to Aladdin. But what's going on at Top Rank over there, bro?
No offense taken, Mr. Neutral. No offense taken at all. Right? Because that did come across my mind as everything's unfolding now. Like, was this a ploy to sell tickets? So no, and no, I'm not taking offense to it, because this has been the history of boxing. Even the greatest try to get Chuck to call him a nigger to sell the fight. And Chuck refused. He said, I can't. Growing up from where I came from.
Yeah, Chuck Wetmer. Yeah.
He said, I can't. You know what I'm saying? He said, I wouldn't do that to sell the fight. He said, I can't do that. So even Muhammad Ali has been involved in tactics.
Absolutely. It's an American tactic, you know, to sell tickets. It's been proven to work in the most demonstrous, conditions in fights before. I remember Floyd Patterson and Sonny Liston, you know, that political, racial, stuff that was going on then. This is not an Eastern European tactic where they don't sell tickets. They don't go about doing things like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm not trying to defend Team Baranchyk in any way. Straight out, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, not with the team that is behind them, so successful, and the resident champions. I just don't see it.
I think it's the mind game.
A contender. No, they wouldn't stoop so low.
Nah, but think about it, Padre. Think about it. Yeah, they did.
I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked.
They did stoop low, because they not denied it. They never denied nothing. Eagles came out there and said, "Oh, nah, I mean, it's just a salad bowl,
No, because
you know,
Keyshawn's actually made a public
because he said he
apology.
didn't. Yeah, because he said Keyshawn made a public apology.
Yeah, a public apology to Dennis Blanchard just before, and Bomac had already apologized last night to Krashuk over it, so they know it wasn't Team Blanchard.
It was Tio. It had to be. I mean, allegedly.
And I know why Tio's done it. Tio's done it to hot top rank. He's done it to hot top rank.
Or like
well.
I was saying, it just to trick Keyshawn out of his position. Everybody knows he's like an emotional type fighter. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, in my head, like maybe he's thinking, okay, this kid would be all excited and wild, and he'll go in there and run into something and get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you look at that video, right, of Tio laughing, look at the point he busts out sniggering laughing, right, when he's just eating his bite.
Mate.
Right? Look at the point on the video, and you'll see that it's Keyshawn being all aggressive towards Baranchik, who hasn't got a bloody clue what's going on here. He doesn't speak English for a start. And he's got Keyshawn Davis right in his face, walking him down. And, I could just see the sheer confusion on Baranchik there. And I just thought, nah, he knows what he's doing here, Tio. And what's made it funny for him is Baranchik getting the blame.
And that's if it weren't him, then absolutely fair enough. I have not seen the apologies coming from the
I've just seen on Twitter there before. Check it out.
Oh, it must then it's probably literally just happening. Well, then fair enough. If it's not Baranchik, then good,
yeah, because
that's so classless, and that is a very scary thing for you to be doing, bro, in America when you are the challenger.
A shit like that gets you hot in the street,
bro. Like those type of packages will send you cut up in packages. Okay, those are the type of things that should not be going on there. But all right, gentlemen, let's get the final predictions for this fight.
Of course, I got Keyshawn. Decision. Yeah, that's what I got. I got Keyshawn decision.
And Mr. Neutral.
I agree. If Keyshawn's on his best behavior, best performance, best skill set, for me, he's got the better. However, Baranchik, he's not knocking out. Baranchik's going to go for 12 rounds, and I expect a hard fight. And I think Keyshawn takes it 116, 112.
116, 112. I'm thinking it might, because Baranchik is good, man. Everyone knows how much I love Navarrete.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's so good. Like, it's tough because he's like a little Usyk, or not like a little Usyk, but he's like a little he's not even like Lomachenko. Baranchik is just more. He's more of Usyk's fighting style, pattern, and mannerisms to a certain extent, rather than a Lomachenko being the more matrix. Yes, that's exactly. Yes, exactly. That's perfect.
With better ring interests.
Way better. No, well, okay. Let's not just get. You know what it is. This is where we need to just stop this. All right. I've got Keyshawn Davis by points. I think it might even be a 115, 113. But I don't know, man. Something in my jellies is telling me that Baranchik. But I'm still going to keep it USA. All right. I'm going to be with my brothers on this one here. So we're going to go Keyshawn Davis by points.
You get good odds on Baranchik, by the way. He's 5-1.
Oh, you must be, mate. The odds on Baranchik must be incredible. I swear down.
5-1.
And for a knockout as well.
Keyshawn is like 4-1 on. So this is going to be interesting.
And the fight this weekend. We've got the Davis fight tomorrow, isn't it?
That's right.
That's crazy. So we've got the Keyshawn Davis fight tomorrow. We have Nathaniel Collins fighting tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
Stevie in his comeback fight in Scotland. I will be watching that, and we're going to be doing a watch along extravaganza to all of these fights throughout the whole weekend, man. So please, guys, tune in with us.
What's the fight? We got a whole bunch of fights. You said this weekend.
Yeah, we have.
Do you know how many fights you got, Trill? We've got Keyshawn tomorrow.
Wait, let me wake up. I was just telling them how I got all this blood drained out of me. So,
no, you're good. You're good. You're good. We're gonna do you know what it is? What we're gonna do is
we good. So I was a little bit. Let me check my Palm Pilot. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my Palm Pilot out.
Shout out to Trey Way. We love you, brother.
Come on.
Yeah. You already. You know what, Trey? You're absolutely right. It is the Valentine's Day special. It's the Valentine's Day special. Yeah, Valentine's Day special.
And those are obviously coffee packs there. No, marijuana is legal where you are. So yeah, cool.
Yes, legal.
Yeah. Now we
oh, what a beautiful world you live in.
Yeah.
Trill.
No one likes to show off. Nobody likes to show off. Just check it out. But
no,
the
United States like the Garden of Eden to me,
mate. It's like I don't know, like something you've never. And now everything's just getting cleaned up. I really, really might try and come through illegally. No, I'm joking.
Talking of going to another country, I'll be in Scotland in May for the Josh Taylor fight.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we got Barinchek and Keyshawn tomorrow. Then we got somebody said, Ricco, you're hilarious. I want to talk about that. The Barboza Jack Catterall. What's the chances? I know everybody is gonna lose their mind, right? If Barboza beats Jack Catterall. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of people.
It could get quite noisy in there.
Apologize for that one, my guys. What were you saying, Bro?
I was saying about like you were so hilarious, my brother, because I was seeing something that you had up on Twitter that you had comment on. If Barboza happens to beat Jack Catterall, people will lose their ever living mind. You know what I'm saying? If that ever happens, to me,
won't be even worse if he knocks him out.
I be forgetting that Catterall is not champion.
Like, no, he should be. He's
the wildest thing to me. He's the
He's the interim. He's not even interim. Oh, he's interim now.
He's like a guy that's right.
He won undisputed. He should be undisputed at 140.
Yeah, he got a belt. Like every time when they bring it, gotta remind me that he doesn't have a belt. Like it's the weirdest thing. Like,
it's horrible, man. I feel for him, bro.
I talked to somebody else too, right? And we brought up Jack. He thought too, like and then he had to correct himself. Oh, damn, that's right. He's not even the champion. You know what I'm saying? But everybody automatically, when you think of
because
Jack,
of the Scottish.
No, there's an English judge to give it to.
Damn it, Padre.
Yeah. The Scottish judge gave it to Jack Catterall.
Listen. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I didn't score these fights good at all because I gave it to Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think Josh had won it, but I took it, of course.
No. I thought that because I had to change the way that I started scoring because I thought that he didn't do enough.
Yes, to beat the champion on home ground.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But then,
and I think that's what the judges done as well. I think they did judge it that way. He didn't do enough because he did so well in the early rounds. Took his foot on the gas for 5 rounds, got a knockdown, took his foot off the gas again, got a knockdown, then got knocked down, and then he lost it on a championship rounds. So for me, I thought Josh would be lucky to get it. I thought Catterall would get the nod, but then on hindsight, having just took in the details that Trill was just saying there, home ground, you had to beat the champion, and all that 4-point judging or 10-point judging system that they use, it had to go to Josh, and it did.
And in the swing rounds, always go to the champion. That's why
I was
a little confused. I was a little confused. I didn't make an uproar, But I was a little confused when Ray lost to Nick Ball because I felt the same way about that
Yeah.
fight. I didn't feel like Nick took Ray's belt. But I wasn't mad. I wasn't saying it was a robbery. But I just didn't think that he took the belt from the champion.
He absolutely took
I think
it.
It was the knockdown that won it for.
What, for Josh?
No,
I mean,
for Nick, wasn't it? He got a knockdown against
No, he didn't get a knockdown in that
fight. Wait. Which
Oh,
fight
he
we talking
didn't.
about?
Sorry, yeah. I'm thinking of someone else.
And Savage.
Oh, yeah, with Nick.
Yeah, would it end up being like a 1 point or a split?
What was it?
It was a close fight. It was a close fight, but I definitely had Nick Ball winning that fight. He should have been a champion before. It's not even biased, Trill. We can watch the fight together and score it together. Okay, Trill always does it.
Good evening, well, Combat Sports.
Big up to my brother Combat, man. We love you, my bro, man. Please, guys, go check out Combat's YouTube out here.
Shout out to World Combat Sports. He's a good gentleman, man. Good, respectable gentleman, man. Even if you know what I'm saying, we might not agree, he's still very respectable and carries himself well. I respect him. Good dude, man. So shout out to him.
What do you think about Tank potentially retiring?
Wait, let's get some predictions first. Let's get some predictions, and then we can cruise it onto the old tankometer.
Carlo Barbosa.
Everybody.
Carlo Barbosa. It's a hard one to judge because the two really, really good boxers at the end of the day. I thought Barbosa was slightly lucky in his last fight to have got that nod. I thought he was under a lot of pressure a lot of the time, but done well. But then again, I think Barbosa has got some considerable power to knock Jack Carroll down in the same manner he just did. Being that southpaw style that Carroll has, he is open to check right hooks, and which was the punch that he got caught with. That's right, check left hooks, which he got caught with Regis. And I think Barbosa has a bit more power. So I think Jack has to be on his A game in this.
He's a very awkward fighter.
He's very awkward. He's very slick.
Carroll. That's why no one likes to fight him.
Well, not many people know. Jack Carroll did his time in Floyd Mayweather's gym, being a sparring partner. Yeah. He did 8 months in that gym, and he learned everything Floyd was teaching the boys there, and that's why he's so slick. He's took that Philly shell, and made it his own in the UK, and it's what won him it for me against not only Regis but Josh Taylor too. He just made it impossible for Josh to really land clean on him. But Barbosa, yeah, he's got to be careful. But Jack should win.
Trill, who you got? So you got Jack on points. I think it's just a Jack on points thing, but for this one.
My thing with Jack is right. I don't want Jack to get bored because it seems like
boring Jack Carroll. Right? Yeah.
I don't
stop it.
Him to get bored in the fight, because if he does get bored, and that's what it seems like. It seems like he does the good work. He'd be doing good at first, and then it seems like something goes off, and he'd be like, "Oh, like Savage." Like when I take Savage, I'll go a walk. You know what I'm saying? And we're heading this way. You know what I'm saying? They're going down this way, and he'd be like, "Oh, butterfly." You know what I'm saying? That's what I seem like it happens with Jack Carroll. Like he'd be doing good in the fight, then he just leaves the fight and we go somewhere else. And
I think he overthinks his fights at times. I remember watching him against Regis. I'm ringside and I'm going, hit him. No, there's your shot. And he's so hesitant. against Barbosa, I think he's going to be doing a lot different this time round because Barbosa's a sheer pressure fighter. He's just going to stop Jack getting bored, and he's going to keep Jack on his toes for 12 rounds. He's hungry, and I like that. He'll present more of a problem than Regis did. So he can't afford to switch off like he did and get clocked, because this guy will punish him.
I've got Mr. Taylor. I've got Mr. Carroll on points as well. This fight was just, mate. I'd like something big, pause, for Mr. Jack Carroll. God damn it. I would like a big fight for Jack Carroll. I want a big fight.
He could have had Richardson Hitchens last year for an eliminator for the IBF for Subaru Matthias.
He could have.
He chose not to.
Wasn't that for the wasn't that due to the Taylor negotiations and things and what have you?
It was after the Taylor fight when he just what fight was it? It was after the Taylor fight.
Who has the
IBF? WBO.
The WBO TO. No, wait, I mean at lightweight. Sorry,
super lightweight is TO.
Oh, it's super lightweight is TO.
So the winner fights Tio for the belt.
Yeah, but
yes,
I mean, yes, they do. But
it's final eliminator.
I don't know.
But I think that belt for me.
Tio's going to drop that belt, 1,000,000%. I don't think
he's going to go up to
anyone.
147 and fight Brian Norman Jr. on his super champ status.
Can you get super champ status just for the belt? I thought you had to be undisputed.
Just for the belt. You're supposed to defend it a few times, but the WBO
they just said, nah, just go in.
Nah, just give him it.
Just get him, mate.
He's going to get us a big sanction fee at 147 regardless. So, yeah. And but then again, Brian Norman's top rank, so I'm not so sure. I think that might be off the table after this latest debacle and trying to hurt top rank's brand. I don't think he'll get a top rank fight again for a while.
Tio's moving in a very weird position at the moment.
It's career suicide, mate.
It is, but I don't know what he's playing Russian roulette to achieve. Does that make sense?
Yeah, is he gambling on a massive?
I don't know what he wants.
Prospective payday somewhere.
But he's saying no.
Is it Ryan Garcia? That for me,
that's a great fight.
More, and it'd be on a Tucky's terms. Both guys are in, in with Tucky. Teal's always wanted that big fight. He's not worried about it. That's why I think he could drop this belt and go. Garcia's got to warm up with Rolly Romero. He'll win that, and then he could take another fight before the Haney fight. And what better fight would that be? Would be Teal.
Don't know if they're going to do like one after the other. It's an interesting situation
because it's PPV heaven for them.
Oh yeah, of course. I think we'll come back
out a few months, but come back to that. Cool.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. We'll come back to this one in the future. Just obviously the last two topics because I want Mr. Dollar Bill to get a little bit of a resty rest. And give me back my dog, damn it, Savage. I love you. Okay, I'm coming to save you. Right. I want us to touch on this one before we go on to the main event of Gervonta Tank Davis's interview. Just a couple, obviously we'll go on the main topic on that one, but I just want to touch on this one. We have Whittaker versus Cameron Dos. Dos. Ben Whittaker, Liam Cameron. After that, after ankle injuries, after going over the rope like it's WrestleMania. I mean, what do we think, guys? Just what do we? It's main eventing the Boxer card in April 420 as well. So someone's getting smoked, regardless.
It was a very sheepish, very quiet Whittaker at the press conference face off.
He had to eat his humble pie.
He did. And I don't think mentally now he's as strong as he was going in prior to this fight.
Mhm.
Sorry, to the last fight. You know, he was hyped up. He was like he had a bag of candy before the, you know, the weigh-ins and that. So this time it's a very sheepish, very quiet Ben Whittaker. Now that could be construed as two ways. Is that Ben being humble, or is it Ben being clever? I prefer to think it's Whittaker still has that undying belief in himself, but PR-wise, he wants to do it on the quiet. He wants to come in and show, no, trash talking thing like that. Just going to go about business this time. And I think this time he's going to get it done. And then say to the world, here, I'm back. That was just a mishap. What happened, fight one. This is what it's truly about. And he'll then go back to his whatever persona that he wants to go to from there. But
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah. He's playing it cagey, playing it clever this time, I think. But it could be the other way around. Is his mental health damaged by that? Is the uncertainty too much? Trill, what do you think?
I'm with you. I'm with you, Mr. Neutral. Everything you said was spot on. This is actually, to me, we're gonna really see who is Ben Whittaker. That not for real. We're gonna really see.
I agree.
I love the way you said
the special talent, right? Is he the special talent that we was all marveling over? That is gonna be like the next drunken master / Prince Hamid. Is he gonna be the next superstar? Is he that guy, right?
Yeah.
Or was it one of these cautionary tales where he was only good against certain opponents when he stepped up? It showed that he wasn't elite, It's a lot riding on this, and only this is really like a. I know it's really early and it sounds weird saying this, but it's really kind of like a make or break fight for him.
Yes, it is. No, you're absolutely right.
It really
totally agree.
It was so many people that was high on him. I remember even me talking about him and giving that put a lot of people. I know people that were diehard fans that were losing their mind as soon as he went over the rope.
Ice Cube son unfollowed him after that.
There was these were people that were generally hurt, that were really fans of him. That's how you know it's bad. There's always a delusional person that would, you know what I'm saying? It was his diehards that was just too much for them to take. That flipped over the top. They was like, oh no.
Yeah, they crashed out.
That was too much for them to take.
Did, Mr. Neutral. He just listen, they say, what do they say in a boxing fight? What do they say? They say you learn more about yourself, right? They say you learn more about yourself than about yourself when you're in the ring and when you're in a fight. So was that telling us who, like, if you're a type of guy who's gonna quit when it gets tough, it's gonna come out when you're in the ring, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm wondering, is this who Ben Whittaker is? Like, when things get crazy, is he gonna jump over the ropes? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out champion in the building, big up, bro.
So that's
much love to everybody, man. You know what it is, Trill? I hear what I mean. So there's two sides of this. You can see it's either Ben far outclasses him with his amateur pedigree, the Olympics, his style, his, his undenying belief in his skills. Right? So either that, so he can either outclass Liam, and that the schools him, right? Or Liam, literally, or we see the part 2 and extension of what was happening or what we were going to see from that first fight.
Yo, Ricco, he can't do that cute shit. Excuse my language. He can't do that cute stuff.
I agree with you. you and I have said it on this show many times,
Yeah.
many times. What did I say? I said the only time that he's looked whack was when he's actually fought a pure boxer with strong fundamentals.
That's what I'm saying. He has to fight. He can't be cute. He has to fight Liam. He has to fight.
Interesting enough, he was getting tagged a lot. A guy who was not even an area champion 2 fights previous to Liam Cameron. And he found that level, I think, in that.
Oh, I remember
fight,
that lad.
That mentally tested him in a belligerent Liam Cameron. He sort of was saying, "All right, I've taken what you've got. Are you going to take what I've got?" Sort of scenario. But we didn't get to see it because obviously Ben Whittaker got injured going over the ropes. So this fight is, like Trill said, it's that make or break fight for him because he can't afford to let a scenario like that happen again, and he can't afford to let the clowning tricks come back into, to try and hide the fact that he's getting tagged. So yeah, I truly believe that this is the fight for him because 175 is getting quite the hot division.
Oh, it's looking lovely, isn't it?
And if he can't progress beyond the Liam Cameron, then quite frankly, 175 is too high for him. Or boxing levels are too high for him.
Funny enough, I saw him spar Felix Cash. And he actually looked really, really great in that spar, but obviously the smaller man. But predictions, lads, and then we're going to go on to the Pierre Resistance. Obviously, Mr. Javante Tank Davis. Padre?
Yeah, I'll go for Ben Whittaker points.
I want to root for the kid so bad, Mr. I want to root for the kid so bad. I want to root. Yeah, I'm still thinking of the flip. You know what I just did? I just went on my phone and revisit the flip too. I had to go revisit the flip. You know what I'm saying? Like, was I bugging? Was I being a little too harsh on him? Nah. And then he faked the injury. Then he faked the injury.
He had I don't know what happened to that ankle.
I hope you're
but right. It wasn't nice.
I just think he'll rely on his actual boxing skills this time rather than tricks.
Do you think that he got so comfortable being a fool in the ring, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That he'll resort back to that.
Absolutely. Because the thing is that Liam's going in there, fundamentals strong, and he's been an underdog. Yeah, he is. He's going in there to mash him up.
He's going in there with a different type of what's the name too? Because he's coming off like he won that fight.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
He said, "I promise I'm going to finish the job this time."
Yeah, like he's coming off with a different type of his if his confidence wasn't high the first time they got in there, if he had a little, it is through the roof now.
No, now he but
I've seen enough of Whittaker to know that with the right mindset and the right, he's obviously got the superior skills. He just needs to apply them. It's the application.
Much superior skills.
It's just applying them.
Is it all right? You know how? Is it me, right? I figure because he's fast.
Mm-hmm.
Whittaker is fast. I feel it will be in this fight, especially in this fight. It'll suit him better to keep a high guard, right? So he'll be able to defend himself better. Plus, I feel like his punches will get to him even faster, being from right here instead of having them down here. You know what I'm saying? So I think if he comes in there and is all business with his hands up, I think it would do him well. I think it would do him well if he's coming in there all business. But I think he will start to resort back to his own. Man, this is that. I'm hoping you're right, Mr. Neutral. I'm gonna go with you, Mr. Neutral. Hopefully, Ben Whittaker.
No, go with your heart, mate. Go with what you.
You know what it is. I'm on the fence. I'm really on the fence.
I am as well.
Because it's like Liam on the other hand.
He's so sure of himself.
He's so sure of himself. But the skills department and what we, you know what I'm saying? And what we see in Ben Whitaker is, you know, so it's like, I'm 50-50.
Yeah.
I'm 50-50. You know?
I'm with you, Trill.
And I don't want to sleep on it. So I would rather go with somebody that I respect in boxing. And that's you, the classy one, Mr. Neutral. So I'm going to ride with you on this one. I'm going to go with you on this one. You know, I say, you know, I'm just because Mr. Neutral said, I'm a lean for Ben Whitaker because I'm 50-50.
That's what I think. Feels good.
What was I gonna say? Yes. I'm on the fence as well, man. I'm on the fence as well. I just feel like it's thing is, I want Liam to win. I really want him to win because he deserves
class to win at the end of the day.
He
if you've got the skills and you're clearly the superior boxer, then just do your job, get in there and do the job. You don't have to knock him out. You have to win.
Yeah, but the thing is, Padre, hard work. We say this all the time. Hard work beats talent.
But like Trill said, if he's that power, it's going to test him, and if he's a quitter, he's going to get found out.
I don't know. I'm leaning towards. But
the man's been tested.
Liam.
It's interesting to see it.
I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go
Cameron. Test.
I'm going to go Cameron. I'm going to go Cameron points. I actually want to go for a knockout.
Bet. That's a safe bet.
Is that a safe bet?
Yeah, I'm telling you now.
I think Whitaker was the safer bet. To be fair.
No. Cameron. Sorry, Whitaker is the safe bet, but you're going with Cameron.
I'm going Cameron points.
Okay then. Yeah. I think he gasses late.
I don't. That's the thing. There's just so many variables in this fight. I'm like, oh gosh. But you know what? Fair play and a nice payday for him. Yeah, we're going to talk about it more as the fight obviously comes closer to the date. But really, really interesting time for 175 pounds, man. Brilliant. Alrighty, Piety. The main event: Pierre de Resistance, A1, Javante, a tank, a Devose. Now, you know, I've not seen the complete interview, but I've seen obviously clips of things and that he's obviously said. And, you know, I think he had the interview with Lil Yachty, which if somebody said Tank Davis was going to be interviewed by Lil Yachty, I would probably spontaneously combust with laughter. But it happened. So big up Lil Yachty. I think they even asked him about His Excellency and whatnot. But we'll go for the meat and potatoes on the whole thing. You know, I think there was obviously the communication with His Excellency Turkey about the Devon fight. He gave his reason as to why he didn't take the fight. That was kind of like my main kind of thing with that interview.
Did you think he had a point though about the reason why he didn't take the Turkey back?
No, because bad decisions happen everywhere. Bad decisions happen everywhere. I'm not saying that we all hate bad decisions, but I mean, it's not an excuse considering that Turkey's wanted loads of other fighters to win than who's actually won. He wanted Fury to beat Usyk because he wanted AJ Fury.
Exactly. But what was the thought behind that? What was the thought though, Ricco? Be honest with yourself. What was the No.
Wait. Let me break it down. Hold on. Wait.
But I want you to keep it 100. I want you to still keep
I am.
All right.
I am.
So what was the thought process behind that whole Usyk and Fury going into that fight? What did a lot of people saying what Usyk needed to do because of how what's the name? Because first thing he said, "Oh, we're gonna have another one." So what did everybody think was gonna happen?
Mhm.
They thought
So
that
everybody
was gonna need what? The
a
same thing.
knockout.
The same thing that Tank said, but when Tank says it, that's what this is. See, this is the crazy thing. This is what grinds my gears. You know, because I love to keep the same energy, right?
Spit them facts.
Yeah, and people make me seem to be a certain way when I'm not. I remember coming on one of these spaces that Ricco had me on, Mr. Neutral, and I was attacked by some gentleman by calling me a Tank fan, right? And I was like, I'm not really a Tank fan, even though I can appreciate what a guy does in the ring, right? And
Yeah, his work.
Like a fan of a fighter, that I would.
You're a fan of his work, like I am. I like their work. I don't like the men. I like their work.
So I'm not saying like I would, it's only, well, anyways, right? So, but people force me to defend him.
Yes,
because
I get it.
Because people's bias and stuff, it ends up making me look like I'm the biggest Tank supporter, right? But sometimes people don't use like regular common sense. Or they don't
see. I justify.
Hang on, because I was interrupted there.
I justify. I know the Tank is going to knock out everybody at 135 who ever got in the ring with him, or one at 140. And when people attack Tank, I think it's ridiculous. I think it is ridiculous. The guy, if he was the Canelo mindset and wanted to go and box until he was 37, 38, like these other guys doing, Usyk, Fury, AG, blah, 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 then Tank would be knocking everyone out. I don't care what anybody says. The very fact that he's talking about retirement at 30 years of age, and his family so important to him and all the rest of it, he's distracted. He's a distracted, what you call champion boxer, who's not got his 100% focus on the job. Take a break or retire.
It could be that. It could be because you don't play boxing.
No,
don't play boxing.
He said that himself.
Yeah, and if you go in here and you're not 100% focused, like he said, he got some things he need to work on himself. And a lot of it, when he was saying, it sounded like Al Heyman. I had put a tweet out earlier, and I was mentioning the fact that people forget who Al Heyman is. So when he said he made a promise to Al Heyman, I said it sounded like Al. People forget that Al Heyman's brother was hurt. He was a fighter, and he was hurt in boxing and had nothing to show for it. So Al Heyman made it his duty when he represented the fighters that he was going to make sure that they were financially well off for their life after boxing. So that's why PBC and Al Heyman used to get a lot of flack for overcompensating their fighters. Because at the end of the day, Al Heyman was a man that really didn't care about making a dime in boxing. He was doing this out of a personal level. But what happened to his brother? You know what I'm saying? What happened to his brother? So he always wanted fighters to win financially. So when he mentioned Al Heyman, that exactly sounds like Al Heyman 100%. Al Heyman wants you to get your coin, and then he wants you to get out. When he feels and Al Heyman was the type of guy that he will give you money just to keep you out of the ring. When he thought that you was done, you didn't have to hear about the stories of what he did for the Peter Quillins. People don't know the story about Al Heyman going to bring people money so they wouldn't fight because of them taking things happening to him in the ring, and then the doctor saying hey, this person needs to be out, so Al Heyman will go and give them pieces some bread or something under the table so they be able to have some. You know what I'm saying? So they have to worry about getting into the ring and hurting themselves furthermore.
Absolutely correct.
So when they mention the bad thing, they gotta remember, I 100% agree with that, because that's how Al Heyman is. He wants you to get. That's why he makes all these. You gotta be your own boss, because he wants you to get that bread. So that's why you see these people will have some promotions or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because there's no 401k in boxing. There's no pension benefits.
Exactly.
Health care, etc., etc., etc. These are self-employed businessmen. And they need to look after their interests.
Exactly. I even heard about the things that he tried to do for Adrian Broner. And Adrian Broner messed that up. There was things that he was doing for Adrian Broner that could have got him in trouble. They could have got him in trouble.
Yeah, the Alley Act.
But he didn't want, bad things to happen to AB. But it ended up, coming back to bite him. But, there was things that was going on that he did a lot. So yeah, exactly. Like everybody has these promotional, because he wants them to feel like they're boss and get the lion's share. This is what he does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You got DHP, Devin Haney Promotions.
Yeah.
Everybody,
we could criticize them.
RHC, Team Hackett Promotions. So
everybody loves Al Heyman. They thank God.
They model off
and they thank Al Heyman. I've never heard anybody say anything bad about Al Heyman, and you've never heard Al Heyman.
It's the model. They all follow that model.
And you haven't heard Al Heyman say anything bad about anybody else. All he cares about is his fighters being able to get the lion's share and be able to take care of themselves for life after boxing. That's it. I can't hate on that. And if Tank is looking at that as the big homie, then I get it. I get it. I know how we are. I know the boxing fans were such gladiator lovers. Well, we say we love these fighters, but we want them to fight tough fight after tough fight to tough fight, get their brains bashed in. Because we're paying them, right? So we don't care. But at least he got somebody around him that does care. Because it sounds like Al does care. And he's trying to tell Tank that, there's other things you need to work on. So I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. But somebody's going to find some way to criticize.
Yeah, because they don't see that perception. It's, they haven't got the capabilities of, their brains extended that far. They just say, oh, yeah, he's talking.
I don't know. And then even with the whole ducking and this, I'm gonna feel that same way. I feel the same way because that's how Usyk felt. That's why we felt about Usyk when he was talking about, then shoot, if that's your guy.
That's my point. So getting back,
guy, give me the Ferraris. If that's your guy, and I'm gonna have to come over there, because that's how we felt for Usyk. If you're saying Tyson Fury is your guy, you know what I'm saying? We were all like, damn, Usyk needs the knockout. Oh, he's going to try to make another fight. We all said it. So now why is it different that Tank said it? Now, why is it different? Like, why we can't be
said what? What to say that I'm not going to take the fight unless I get
no.
No. Put it to me. Say it again.
In layman's terms, this is what he said. He said, I feel like if I went over there, they would have tried to screw me.
Yes.
Because the favoritism that Turkey Al-Sheikh was showing for Devin. He said, I don't have no problem fighting him, but let's fight here in the States. He wanted him to fight over there. So he said, if I fight over there, give me 2 to 3 Ferraris because I know y'all trying to jerk me. And I'm going to have to go over there and try to get the knockout because I'm not going to win a decision in a fair fight. That's what he was saying.
So that's the but that, for me, in my opinion,
that's why.
And I agree with everything.
Business with him.
But I'm saying I agree with everything you're saying. But in my opinion, that's not a good excuse not to take a fight, because Usyk, the same thing. Usyk's gone over there. He was one, but people. No, but Trill, let me finish my point.
He paid him. He paid him, though. Turkey Al-Sheikh paid him. That's the difference. Paid him, man.
Well, but like, we don't even know the numbers that are offered. We don't there's not do you know what I mean? It's you saying that you won't take the fight because that's a negotiation thing, or how far you're going into negotiations where you're saying to me that, okay, so I already know you're going to favor this guy over me. Okay. How would he favor Devin? Why would he favor Devin over
He told him
Tank?
that was his guy. I guess they already had talks. They were already talking.
But I'm only going on the basis of what Tank is saying out of his mouth. This is what I'm trying to say. So from what he's saying to me, I don't know about all of that type of stuff. But you not taking a fight and taking that risk because you think you won't get a decision based on a fight that's not happened already
No.
doesn't make sense to me. And that's my opinion.
Well, okay, no, and nobody's trying to change your opinion, but it makes perfect sense to me. Like, listen, if somebody says to me, like,
no, for that specific reason, taking out everything that you said, that specific reason alone, no.
The reason is that you're not going to take a fight, right? You're not going to take a fight because you feel like you're going to go in there knowing damn well there's a chance that you're going to get cheated and not be on fair playing grounds. That's what you're telling me.
Wait, hold on.
That's what you.
I'm going to go. Yes, of course I would. If you think that you're going to beat, and this is the thing. So first of all, Turkey Al-Sheikh doesn't control the judging of the fights. This is what I'm trying to say.
We're not saying that, but we're just saying.
But what he's saying, Trill, is hypothetical.
This is the first time we don't. This is what I'm saying. You don't know. This is what I'm saying. You got to go off of what this is perception. Like
I am.
So he's saying to him, he's saying, "This is your guy."
Yes.
This is your guy, and you're saying that this is your guy. Then pay me then. You want me to fight him, and you're thinking in your head like we all thought that he was going to.
So why is there no offer? This is what I'm saying. Like how the negotiating is happening is just weird.
Let me land. This is what I'm saying. We're saying the same things, Ricco. We're actually agreeing, but listen to what I'm saying. He's saying that, listen, if you wanted to fight, if you want me to fight, send me this, that, and the third. If you want this fight to go down. He wasn't saying he don't want to fight. He was saying because you was playing a certain type of favoritism and I feel like you're going to try to jerk me, I want this up front. And then we can move forward.
3 Ferraris.
Listen to what I'm saying. Turkey, he got it. Turkey got it. Are you kidding me right now? Do we have to? Do you want to know what he do for party gifts? Do you want to know what he do for gifts? Do you want
you know what? I'm not disagreeing with you. I think it's funny. So, it is funny. No, but I wouldn't. Like 3 Ferraris or 3
I'm
planes.
not mad at Turkey Al-Sheikh. What did Turkey Al-Sheikh do? What did
He said no. We'll send you 2 boxing gloves instead. There we go.
Exactly. That's what he did. He said because he didn't want to be up one. He didn't want to feel like this is the one thing about Turkey Al-Sheikh. We know how he feels. Like he gets a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, when he feels a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? He resorts to acting like a chick and doing, you know what I'm saying? Well, no, I'm not saying because he felt a certain type of way. He's not gonna let another man try to get an up on him. So he said no. So it's over with. But you can't get mad at a guy trying to secure the bag if he think he's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That's what negotiations is about. Turkey Al-Sheikh should have been like, you know what, just to show you that I really on the up and up, I'll send you one. Because I'm trying to make it happen. At least try to. No, he gave him the middle finger. Said, nah, I ain't trying to work nothing out with you. And Tank don't have to because he's making what these fighters are making happen to go over there and bend the knee. If you don't have to bend the knee, why would you?
And he's made some serious people bend the knee, to be fair. So I think it's just it's unfortunate.
If you don't have to bend the knee, you know what I'm saying? Then why have to? All these other guys, they're doing it for a little bit of change. They're being strange for a little bit of change. And that's all right. You know what I'm saying? But if if they would have took care of him like they took care of Canelo, I'm sure Al Heyman would have been like, go get that easy money real fast and then we could call it quits. Come at him right, like you came at Canelo, and you will make. I'm trying to tell you, y'all will make something happen. I guarantee Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? Push the pride aside. We'll get and I feel it in my heart. We're gonna get Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis 2026. He's gonna stop.
I believe that we are.
He's gonna stop playing games. Turkey Al-Sheikh's gonna stop playing games. We're gonna have a fight in Vegas. He's gonna stop playing games. Or they can have it out in Saudi, but he's gonna pay like he weighs. He's gonna pay like he weighs. He's gonna pay him. He's gonna compensate him, and that's what this all comes down to: compensation. Has nothing to do. None of these guys are scared of nobody. None of these guys is ducking nobody. You think Tank is scared of these guys? Tank ain't scared of these guys.
Absolutely not.
Vice versa. This is what these kids been doing their whole life. That's like telling you, like you play soccer your whole life, right? So I bring you over here to the States. And then we in the backyard, and I got some homies, they grilling up some wings and things on the grill. And they throw the soccer ball on the thing. You gonna be scared? You've been playing your whole life. You gonna be scared now to play with the guys now? No, you've been doing this your whole life.
Of course not. But
right?
This is my thing.
Right?
In terms of that particular reasoning, for me, I didn't really agree with it. But if you're adding it, all the other stuff in terms of where he is mentally and his family and his everything like that, like, bro, of course, I absolutely get that, you know. And I feel like, to be honest with you, it's probably much needed, you know, listening to where, you know, his head is currently at with his love with boxing. And like you both said, you don't play boxing, or it'll play you. Well, give us the final thoughts on that one. Give us the final thoughts on that one, Padre.
No. I mean, we're having, this is a good discussion, Ricco. I'm not trying to change your opinion at all.
My opinion will never change.
I see your side. But I also see the other side as well. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that these fights are going to happen. But I do think that, you know, it's one thing that I noticed about these fighters, and that's from watching it as a kid, you know, since the 80s. Fighters are the most sensitive guys.
Very sensitive. Weird. It's the strangest thing. I said that the other day. I can't believe that's weird, because I was like, I've never met people who batter each other for a living. They are the most inward, like, in touch with their souls and shit. Like,
they're the most sensitive guys ever. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the point they get so mad they're about to cry. Like it'd be a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to tell you, man, it'd be a lot, man. These guys, man. So I don't, and then you got to think about it, man. These young men, boxing's a lonely sport. And then you got to think about the stuff that Tank been with. And now he's just being homeless and dealing with all the stuff he had to deal with, and his mom and stuff, now being the guy that's actually the head of the family. Tank is literally the head of his family. And he gets punched in the face and the head for a living. And he got to provide for all these people and be the boss. And he ain't never even dealt with the stuff that he done went through as a kid. Being homeless and sleeping out on the streets. You don't think Tank went through some things? He
definitely went through some things.
You can definitely tell on the talk. It was hard for him to, if you go back and watch the interview when he starts talking about things he got to work for himself, he's about to cry. The kid is about to cry. Fighters are the most sensitive guys. Man, listen, man. I don't know, man. I just don't have it in my heart to be no more. I guess it's because I'm older. I'm a grandfather now, man.
Congratulations.
I don't have it in my heart to be vindictive in me. I don't seen too much.
Trill. Same.
But everybody, you know what it is? I think everybody, it just depends on your opinion. Can have a sinister foundation, or it can be. I think he'll have haters, bro. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that Tank doesn't have haters. I don't hate Tank. I really am a fan of Tank. I'm a huge fan of Tank's work. I won't lie. However, I will always keep it. I always keep it honest in terms of what I think about what he says about something. That's just me, and I do it with everybody.
We all got haters. Across the way got haters.
Of course.
The neutral has haters. That's
I love my haters.
I don't think Mr. Neutral has haters.
Oh yes. Yes,
we love you. We love you too much.
You're gonna have some hate. You're gonna have some hate when you're doing your thing.
You've got to have balance. You see, life is about balance. So you got to take the good with the bad.
You definitely do.
What fight are we most looking forward to this weekend, gents?
I'm actually looking.
I'm looking forward to Keyshawn and Baranchik now.
I am as well.
You've got that spice.
For real, I thought y'all was gonna say the Oscar Duarte fight. I thought y'all wanted to see.
I think that's a foregone conclusion.
Nah, I'm just teasing.
I didn't even know where you pulled that one up from, to be fair. But like, but no, to be honest with you, I think this has really spiced it all up. The Keyshawn Davis fight, you know, I just have this weird feeling about Baranchyk, man. There's just something now. Usyk has scarred me for life when it comes to Ukrainian.
See, look, Valentine's Day tomorrow night. It's all about love, and I think the who shows the most love shall be victorious tomorrow.
And we will be naming the show the watch along, the Saint Valentine's Day Massacre. Oh yes. Oh damn it! I should have kept that one in my head and not say it out loud in the recording set. No, I'm joking. But nah, man. I hope that this show. Who's on the undercard? I mean, who's co-main? Sorry, we won't go through the whole thing. But who's actually co-main for that?
I can't remember. Abdullah Mason.
Dope card though. It's a dope card. It got everybody who's on it. Actually.
Yeah, I wanted to get some predictions from you guys actually for the whole card.
Jared Anderson.
Yeah, he's on there. Mason's on there probably. Who's out there? Johnson.
Shout out to Jams actually. I saw Jams giving a little bit of encouragement to Mr. Baby Anderson. Well, let me get the whole card up and let's get some predictions here. I want to do some predictions.
Get the whole card up. What's the showcase for the young fellas? I wish it had my man Cashflow Diaz on
there. Full card. Cashflow D. Man, and whoever's making just really quick. I keep on forgetting to message Aladdin for this. Whoever's creating these posters for the cards, are you using Microsoft Paint? What's going on at Top Rank? I don't understand what's happening there, but it's not nice. There we go. All right, full card. Let's get this. Yeah, buddy. All right. 1 second. Bro, where's the full? Oh my God, Muhammad Ali's grandson, Nico Ali Walsh, is going to be fighting. What do I hear bubbling? I feel like someone's hitting a bong. Yeah. All right, so we'll go from top to bottom. Nico Ali Walsh versus Juan Carlos Guerrera Jr. I didn't know Nico Ali Walsh was super lightweight.
Super middleweight.
I thought he was super middle. Oh, I think it's this site. I think this site is just.
Yeah, he's middleweight, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was middle, super middle. Who do we know? Juan Carlos Guerrera? I don't really know this gentleman, and they're only showing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't know.
And you know, on the website I was seeing this, like the grandson of Ali.
Nico Ali Walsh. Do you got the? Can you put it up? The whole card?
Yeah, I'm trying to get like an actual 1 second. Like a card.
Yeah, that card's gonna be actually a dynamic card. They got a couple of the young.
There we go.
Warriors on there.
Baranchyk Davis. What? Zaya Spoma, Monecki Jr. versus Coyle.
Xander Zayas, that's correct.
Xander Zayas. Mr. Neutral, did you see my tweet on?
I know the Xander Zayas.
Yes,
he's the longest prospect ever in the history of.
The only problem I've got with that card, if you look at the whole lineup there, you've got they're very long odds, very short odd favourite. Like Abdullah Mason's 33-1 on. Jared Anderson's 28-1 on. I think Baranchek and the main event is the closest in the odds, and even that's 5-1 Baranchek. So there could be a lot of early fights being stopped, or knockouts.
Those
So
odds are
expect
absolutely insane.
This is a showcase fight for the youngsters, except for the main event. Basically, that's what you're saying, Mr.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, you got
So they
Melnicki.
all want coil.
Melnicki, he's fighting. You know.
Yeah, you got Zayas versus Spalmer.
This is a showcase for the guys like Melnicki Jr., Xander Zayas. Scroll up, Ricco.
Yeah, that's the main card.
Yeah.
So the whole card pretty much is Mason J.
Tiger Johnson was fighting. Tiger Johnson's not on that card.
I can't see him on the main card, bro. I can't lie. He might be on the undercard. I mean the like before the bell.
Yeah. It wasn't Gerald Anderson supposed to be on there as well.
Yeah, Anderson's supposed to be on here, but I can't see. Is he on? He must be on like the preview show, because you've just got Abdullah Mason versus Himes. Oh no, James. Okay. You got Polanco versus Torres. Melnicki. He must be from Queens, innit? You can only have like a Melnicki if you're like from like Queens, or like Coyle, Irish brother, and Zayas Spalmer, which is Zayas Spalmer, Melnicki, and then obviously you have the coup de grace, which is Berenchek and Davis. 48% people think that Keyshawn's going to win by KO. That's crazy. If he KOs Berenchek, bro, I will give Davis all a massive, like, I'll go to America specifically to high five him. All right, gents, let's get the fight predictions for the card.
I mean, it's not far fetched, because if you look at the way Berenchek fights, when he can get hit with a good punch.
He leaves himself open for an exchange, doesn't he?
For uppercuts too would be a good punch to use against him. And Keyshawn showed that he had a decent uppercut, but I don't know if it was because of the guy had issues with his weight though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want him to go in like he just fought that other guy, because like we got an expert over there at ESPN. You know what I'm saying? Well, over there at that he was telling us about how his last opponent looked. You know what I'm saying? So that spectacular knockout wasn't really, everybody kind of expected it for how the guy looked after being on the scales and stuff. So I want to know if he's going to have that same type of, you know what I mean? He can't go in there with that same type of energy, because this is a different type of fighter. But Berenchek is open for uppercuts. I did notice that.
I think it's that come forward style, that orthodox style of his, because he loves an exchange. I think Keyshawn will have a lot of opportunities actually to, but he would need to land clean, and well, if he lands a clean uppercut, then I don't know, man. Bro, Berenchek, I don't know. It's more intriguing the more I think about this. I don't think I've been thinking about it enough, to be fair. Well, prediction, lads: Zayas versus Spalmer. So 20-0 versus 20-0.
Yeah, I'll go for a Zaya stoppage between rounds 3 and 8.
No, bro, we're gonna get you on. We'll get you on the panel next time. I'm just doing the last predictions, and then we're gonna kill the show. But we'll definitely next week Tuesday bring some more people onto the show, man. I think this has been really, really cool. What was I saying? Yeah, Trill. Zayas Spalmer.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume you're going to go with Zayas.
Yeah, and it's by stoppage. It's just a different type of 20-0.
Wait, is it a Chris Lovejoy like undefeated streak?
Yeah, it's a different type of 20-0.
Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my guy Zayas as I'm gonna go with my guy Zayas as well, just purely off of my brothers over here. And I know I've seen Zayas fight, man. I feel like I've seen him knock someone out. I can't remember. Well, anyway, Melnicki Jr. I think this. I'm not. Versus Coyle.
Definitely. He came up. He was being trained by Joe Goosen. Used to train him. You know what I'm saying? But
oh, Joe Goosen. Sure.
Shout out to Joe Goosen.
Yeah, we got Melnicki Jr. versus Coyle. Who you got, guys?
Melnicki, stoppage. Now, decision, Melnicki.
Yeah, I think Melnicki can only lose it himself. So I've watched them go for Melnicki on points, you know.
I might go for the fight in Pride of Ireland, Coyle. 21-0. Oof.
Yeah, he's also long odds.
Yeah, those odds, mate. The odds on this whole fight. I need to, as soon as I get off this, I'm checking all of the odds on everything. Polanco versus Torres, gents.
I'm not so sure on that one. I'll go for a draw.
Draw. That's interesting. Let's just have a quick look at this.
Polanco got it. Knockout.
You going with Polanco?
He gonna knock out Torres.
You going with a knockout for Torres? Actually, I might. I'm gonna go with you, Trill.
Torres is getting knocked out.
I don't know, mate. These are the most deceptive, rank. Oh, gosh, I can't even say I can't even say words anymore. Sorry, you lot, man. But I'm gonna go with Polanco as well, and then we're gonna go with the pièce de résistance, and Abdullah Mason. I think everybody's gonna go for Mason. Mason versus James. I already know a lot about James, but I'm assuming it's some type of a step up.
Victim. Yeah.
Did you say victim?
Yeah, it's gonna be
What makes you think I'm going for Abdullah Mason?
Are you're not going for Abdullah Mason?
Of course I'm going for Abdullah Mason.
Well, then there we go. Okay.
Don't be judging me, Ricco. Don't be judging me. You know?
I'm not judging you. I'm judging you a little bit. No, I'm joking. Nah, it's going to be an absolutely incredible card. We will be doing the watch along for it tomorrow, guys. So obviously, please, stay tuned. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed this episode because it's been a while since Trill and I have obviously chopped it up. Obviously, chopped it up with my padre, the man that made me hate milk forever, Mr. Neutral. You know, I love hearing. It's an honor, a privilege. All right, and
an honor is all. Come and hang out with my mates.
We're not mates or family.
We're family.
Well, yeah, please, guys, join us. Also, please, guys, download Trill Dollar Bill's album. I know for a fact that it's going to do incredible numbers, man. I know it in my jellies. But Mr. Neutral, obviously, before we go, let's hit one more promo from D-Rock Chloe. Before we do go, obviously, Mr. Neutral, tell everybody where they can find you, everything.
Twitter. Neutral's Corner on YouTube. Don't worry about me, I'm a boring bastard.
He's not boring. He's so elite. He's such a liar. This guy. He's a mirage. People. One of the most interesting, classiest people you have ever met is a Mr. Padre Neutral, Mr. Trill Dollar Bill.
Yeah.
Oh no, the honor. You know, we love you, bro. We honestly do. Your family over here. Trill Dollar Bill.
Excuse me.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I'm stopping. I can't. As soon as I offer this, I'm literally in my fridge. But Trill, we've got to get the final word from you, bro. That's what we need.
Oh, you already know what it is, man. This is Across the Way. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to another episode of Across the Way with me and my co-host, Ricco. We got the classy one, Mr. Neutral, in the building. This is actually the 50th episode of Across the Way. You know, time flies by when you're having fun, you dig? So make sure that you check us out Tuesday. For Talk About It Tuesday, we're going to hit you off with our reactions to the fight and what's going on in the boxing world. Once again, I am the commissioner, a.k.a. Trill Dollar Bill, signing out. The Transformation of Trill album out right now.
Please hit that QR code, okay? I'll be so annoyed if nobody hits that QR code.
Yeah, hit it right there. Hit the QR code. It's out now on all streaming services.
Take care, everybody. Have an incredible evening. God bless you all.
Yeah, we gon' live it up. They drive the haters crazy, we gon' burn the clutch. And ball outrageous, we gon' double up. It's all for the fam, cause all we got is us. Real nigga can't step on them. Protect at all costs, put a vest on them.